Hi there, it's Rachel from scrappinandhappy.blogspot.com with another Let's Get Crafty video. Today's video is going to feature 3 Christmas tags. These tags were designed for a Christmas swap that I'm currently participating in at the Canadian Scrap and Swap message board. So the first cut here I have created using Cricut Design Studio. This scallop is from Mini Monograms, and the rectangle shape is from George and Basic Shapes. Now I will post the cut file for this to my blog, so just go there for the cut file. If it's not there quite yet, that means I haven't had a chance to upload it, but it will be uploaded there. And this shape for this tag was actually inspired from a tag that I saw from another blog member or YouTuber from Two Peas in a Bucket. Now I can't remember her name at the moment, but the tag was from a company and it had this scallop, and I thought, hey, I could make that easily in Design Studio. So here we go, let's make this first tag. So the first thing, I'm just taking a brown pen, and I'm just going around and doing some stitching just to give this a little bit more interest. I mean, there's lots of things, of course, you could do to give it a little bit more interest, like inking the edges, using a different colored pen, but I chose to do the pen. Okay, so we'll just... Okay, so there, that is what the tag looks like. Then I went ahead, and this will be in the cut file as well, and cut out another scallop from the Mini Monograms cartridge that just is a little bit smaller than the current scallop in there. And I then went ahead and stamped this snowflake. Now this snowflake is from Inkadinkadoo stamp set with a whole bunch of tags and everything. I got it for a really great price last Christmas, at the end of the Christmas season from Michael's on sale. So what I'm going to do is just put some pop dots on the back of that right now and just put that to the side. So from that same stamp set, I have this stamp. It's called Rush Delivery, the 25th Merry Christmas. So I'm going to go ahead and use my Timber Brown ink. And as you can see, this is not a traditional, really stare at your face Christmas tag, being that I did use craft cardstock, but I wanted something a little different and a little more, I guess, maybe vintage-like. And so I'm just going to stamp this as close to the stitching as possible. Okay, there we go. Okay, and then I am going to take the scallop with the snowflake on it, and I'm just going to make it actually pop up a little so that I don't block the stamp. Oops. I'll do this like this so that I don't... There. Okay. And then, because... Okay, a little technical difficulty there. In the future, put it down on there first, and then you won't see it here. So you can see right here that it sticks up a little bit. Okay, and then what I'm going to do is take my Crocodile Punch and just put a little dot like that. And then I have some gold ribbon from my stash. Don't know where I got this from. It's old. And put it through here, and then I'm just going to tie it, and there is my tag. And you can see already, because there's 7 of us in the swap, I've gone ahead and made, actually now I have 8 of these, but really quick tags, but effective at the same time. So that's tag number 1. cut from the Wild Card cartridge, and it's a scalloped card. And I've done videos with this one before. I just think it's absolutely the most adorable little card. So this was actually cut in Design Studio, but I cut this, if you want the measurements, at 2.5, which allowed for them to fit on my 6x12 baby bug mat. Then in Design Studio, I sized this circle to fit onto the card, so I don't have measurements for that. Then this is a Studio G stamp that I stamped with Versamark ink and then embossed with silver embossing powder and cut out narrowly around the border. And then this also is a Studio G stamp. I stamped it with this green ink, pigment ink, Windflower it's called, from and then used the clear embossing powder on it. And I love this effect because it's like it's giving you your own little card, professional card stickers without having to buy them. So this is really quick. I've prepped everything for this tag ahead of time because making 3 cards, I want to make tags. I want to make sure this fits all on the one video. So I just centered that like that. Then I took my foam tape and put that on the back just like this, and just a little one for the tip of the tree. And I liked the placement of this just to the I guess right here, and I'm going to stick that down just like so. And then the Merry and Bright, I am going to again pop dot up. Just like so. Okay, and then the last little trick is to take your crocodile and just use the smaller punch and make a little hole just at the corner there, and then you can put any type of string that you have. I'm using what's in my stash, and I just have this green embroidery embossing thread. So I'm just going to tie a little knot here. Okay. Trim that off so it looks neat. And there is the second tag. And again, as you can see, I went ahead and made 7 of these for the current tag swap I'm in. So off to the third one. Okay, so here is our third tag. This scallop is cut out from mini monograms at 3.5 inches, and as you can see, I had to do a double cut. This Christmas pattern paper I got quite a few years ago, and it was thin, and it seems like a lot of the pattern paper that comes out now is a lot thicker, so you wouldn't need to do the double cut. So I just cut it on white and then glued it down. Then I took this adorable little reindeer and cut it out from the Create a Critter Cricut cartridge at 2.5 inches with all the layers. And then what you do is just pop dot the reindeer. Okay, so we're going to pop dot the reindeer and just put the little tags down here. Oh, come on. Okay. So we'll just put that off to the side like that, so it looks like Rudolph is flying away. And then I just have this Studio G Merry Christmas stamp. I think it's from last year's collection. I'm going to use my black Stays On ink. And I'm just going to stamp along the side there, like so. And so the last step is to add some decorative trim to finish this off. Now I was using gold but on my previous ones, but I ran out. So being that this is a swap, I'll just keep this one, and I don't have to worry about it. So I used my Crocodile and hole punched this out. Oh, come on, pull this through. Okay. And bring it through and pull. And there is my adorable little Merry Christmas card using my Cricut. So we did 3 tags today. This first one, this was the third one. This was the second one. And this was the first one. So all very unique, but all taking advantage of the Cricut and my Studio G stamps. And thank you so much for joining me for this episode of Let's Get Crafty. For more projects and inspiration, please visit my blog at www.scrappinandhappy.blogspot.com. Otherwise, until next time, go get crafty. Bye!